the whole point of the stream that we had on going on YouTube was going to be that you guys decided what I should draw today, and you guys decided on Tim Burton style Pokemon. So we're gonna start over again. We're going to start just doodling, going around it, and I'm gonna let you guys choose what Pokemon you guys want. So we have about 6 viewers in the chat room. You guys can choose a Pokemon you guys want. What's up, man? So, well, you guys drop down to 4. Even better. It should be easy for you guys. Meanwhile, I'm going to start drawing a Pokemon of my choosing, and then we can decide to go on to the next Pokemon the moment that, you guys decide on one. So I had already started drawing a Haunter, and Haunter is my favorite Pokemon, mostly because of just like the general look of him. He just looks super cool. Like, I've always liked like the little angles and like how pointy he is, and like the fact that he's a ghost and he has like a huge tongue. So like, to me, it's like an awesome Pokemon. So we're gonna draw him in Tim Burton style. And you guys can just like asking questions. You guys can like, ask whatever you guys want, really. Let me know if the stream is actually working well. If it's too laggy, I honestly don't know what's going on. Maybe it is just my internet connection or whatever, but hopefully it's actually gonna be working like better than YouTube. On YouTube, it was horrible. It was absolutely horrendous. Like I don't know. Like, I tried streaming there like earlier this week, and it was just horrible. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if the settings that I have aren't just optimized for that or whatever. But it'll be, if it works out better on actual like Twitch, then we might just be doing it on Twitch from now on. So, Tim Burton style. What constitutes Tim Burton style? Well, from what I did a little bit of research, and it just involves a lot of squiggly lines and a lot of black. And it's like the positioning of the eyes and the look of the actual like eyes is going to play a huge role when it comes down to actually, actually making it look like a Tim Burton look. So right now I'm just getting a feel for the actual like shape of the character, and I'm gonna go with really, really pointy like ends and very lanky like looking character. And then from there on, we're just gonna like keep on adding and adding and adding and adding until we end up with a really cool Haunter. He also plays a lot with proportions when it comes down to actual like characters. He likes to make them either really long or really fat. He doesn't really have any like generic looking characters, and that is gonna play a big role here as well. As if I just went with normal proportions for Haunter, it just probably wouldn't look like a Tim Burton, like drawing. So what's up, guys? Tim Burton Sphinx style. I think it's Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, I mean, he's the one that designed it, so that's literally the style. All right, so we're gonna be here for a while, guys. Tell me what's up. Like, how you guys been? I haven't been on Twitch in a very long time. Thank you guys for also like following me. If you guys have any questions, or you guys just want to like say anything, if you guys want to show me some of your art, if you guys want to draw along with me and come up with your own like cool Pokemon, yeah, I would encourage it. I definitely encourage it. So right now we are just literally just creating the shape of it. And you can see that it starts already like getting like a very dark feel to it. And I don't know if this is the way that he goes about creating his stuff, but that's like the best way that I've like found to recreate what he does, or the look that he does. And I'm just gonna go in and I'm just gonna keep on adding until it actually looks like solid. I'm trying to go with the flow of the body, not just adding squiggly lines. And that also gives it a little bit of flow. It's gonna make it look like fur almost. If you make it too clean, it just doesn't end up looking like his stuff. And it's a challenge for me because I love drawing everything super clean. Like everything that I draw is like has to be like super clean for the most part. So this is definitely a style that like kind of pushes me in a direction that I'm not really used to. So how many of you guys are like constant viewers of me? No, it's going to be both in the YouTube. I'm going to be uploading it to YouTube. So that's probably like, it's not going to be an issue. If you guys don't like have to leave, or you guys, you know, don't get to like watch all of it, don't worry. It'll be uploaded to YouTube later on. So that's not something you have to worry about. But it seems like it's actually working a little bit better on Twitch. Like, I don't know, for some reason YouTube was just like crashing on me. So unfortunately, like, because I actually enjoy the fact that I have so many people like follow me on YouTube. And if you guys aren't, I encourage it. Post a lot of informative videos that might be helpful for you guys if you guys are artists. I also post daily drawings on Instagram for all you guys that, you know, don't follow me there. All right, so you guys can get an idea of what it's supposed to look like, right? Okay, so it is working way better here. So honestly, I think I might just like stream here. Like, yeah, I don't have the 28,000 people that I have on YouTube, you know, but I mean, for all of those that actually want to come and like hang out and like chill with me, that's probably going to be the best option. And yeah, if you guys like have any issues with the playback or anything, just let me know. Like, it actually makes a difference knowing that it's like cutting out or if it's like playing smoothly. So I just like to make sure that everything is working perfectly. And if it's not, I need to actually like fix this before I start streaming like more constantly. So, okay, so you guys are actually using the chat. Yay! Got it. Okay, so maybe you can check out on my Instagram and tell me what you think about my art. I'm a caricature artist. Send me a link. Go on like Instagram and send me a message there. That way I don't forget. I'll be more than happy to check out your work. Just as I speak about like things like cutting out and like not working, it seems like it decides to start screwing with me. I'm going to put this on like pause. I don't know if this is working or if it helps, but I don't know, man. Like, this is like proving to be like a very annoying thing to like work out. Maybe I just need to improve my internet speed so you guys can actually like see things properly. But man, I've been like so excited to stream and actually like be able to like draw with you guys and draw videos. of like topics that you guys like want to do. But if streaming like ends up being too much of a hassle, I might just have you guys vote on topics for videos, and then I'll just do like the topics off the polls that you guys do. Because I still want to incorporate all of you guys in my videos. I want to incorporate every single person that like actually is my fan, if possible, in like everything I do. All right, so we have pretty much the foundation for what the character is going to be. And the only reason that I'm making this super black is because this guy is like a ghost Pokemon, right? Okay, so for the most part, I think this would be about right. Okay, so now we're gonna start adding the other elements that are gonna make Tim Burton style illustration. So we're gonna add some eyes. And the eyes are probably the most important part in making this dude's style. They're always super round and they're always super sketchy. Like all the lines are never, like it's never a super clean look to everything. And then he always has like super sharp teeth. Or like super like detailed, like, you know, angled like stuff. Yeah, this actually looks kind of cool. So at this point, I'm just gonna go in and stylize it a little more by like making some of the fangs a little bit bigger. And let's see. Yeah. Just gonna add a tongue. I don't know. Maybe the tongue should be outlined with white into black. That works. That works a little bit. All right, we have 10 viewers. Woo! I think that's the most I've ever got in like on Twitch. So I am happy. And then we're gonna add like some like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen or read the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. That was probably like the most awesome books that anybody could like get when they were little. And I absolutely love the hell out of them. And I've always loved the like the sketchiness that like the artwork had. Okay. It keeps on cutting out, and I think it might be the drivers in my actual thing. All right, so we're back, I think. Like, this is driving me insane. Ah, man, okay. All right, so Tim Burton, like, normally doesn't refine things past a certain point. So I think at this point, I'm very close to finishing this guy. I'm just gonna add like some squiggly lines and like some more like little drippy effects for everything. So what should be the next Pokemon we draw? We're gonna draw like 2 or 3 different ones. So I'll let you guys decide. Like, you guys get to choose. Like, there's only 7 of you left. So you guys get to decide what Pokemons I draw. Because you guys are like die-hard fans and you guys are awesome. So what should I draw? What should it be, guys? Bulbasaur. Okay. Charmander, Mewtwo, Entei, and Bulbasaur. I think Bulbasaur is a really, really cool one. Because you can play with the plants. Mewtwo. Oh man, like Mewtwo would be like badass too though. Which one's Entei? Oh man. Okay, well, there's 3 votes for Mewtwo. So we might go with Mewtwo. Alright, we are almost done here. And then we're gonna make like super sketchy lines for the name. There you go. All right, so we have Hunter as our first one. Okay, so we're gonna go on to the next one. You're gonna combine these. This is the other one that I was drawing before. I like this one way better. So probably a good thing that we started over. We're gonna go to the next one. We're gonna draw Mewtwo. So let's actually look up. We'll draw Mewtwo and then we'll draw Bulbasaur. How about that? Mewtwo. Oh man, this is gonna be sick. Okay, hold on. I need to put this on the side so I can actually see it. All right. So we're just gonna copy and paste it, an image of Mewtwo onto our canvas so I can actually see it without having to look back a million times. Okay, so how do we turn this into a Tim Burton character? This is gonna be interesting. All right, so, yeah, apply transformation. Okay, so let's just start drawing shapes. And at this point, I'm just like kind of like building up the character. Has like mega thighs. So we're gonna make that smaller. Yeah, Mewtwo is thick. It's like his legs are weird, kind of like a T-Rex. So I gotta make sure that I break them down properly and then try to transition that into a like Tim Burton look. So how do we turn this into a Tim Burton style? Man, maybe I'm just seeing it in the opposite way. Like Tim Burton likes to draw everything like face forward, right? So you have his body. Has the mega thighs. And then he has like the toes. And then he has his tail. His arms are super lengthy, so we can play with that a little bit. But I'm still gonna add a little bit of more dynamic like look to it. So we're gonna go with this. I'm gonna change the look a little bit so it's not. So he kind of has like a bunny rabbit head. There you go. Think we've done it, boys. We found the way. Okay, so that connects there. Has like the breastplate. All right, so, okay, we're gonna look at some questions. If you guys have any questions, I'm going to be checking the chat every once in a while. And then you guys can like get your answers, questions answered there. So, I wonder what Tim Burton Charizard would look like. I think that'd be pretty cool, honestly. It's just like a Tim Burton dragon. That would be kind of cool. Swimmer thighs. Speed skater form right there. Too much Olympics. Yeah, pretty much. But I want to have a more dynamic like angle for him. So instead of having his feet just straight up like that, we're gonna delete these. And then we're gonna make them pointing down. That way he's like floating. And then, yeah, then we can play a little bit more with the hands too. So the hands are literally just gonna be like, it has like circles like for everything, but it has like 3. I think at this point we can just get rid of that. So we're gonna draw this hand, and then we're gonna just like transfer it to the other hand. And so I want like the same pose, like looking up, like rah. Okay, so we're gonna copy this arm, I'm gonna paste it, and we're gonna change it horizontal, and then we're gonna move it to the side. Okay, and at this point, since this arm is going to be taking over where the tail was supposed to be, we're gonna have to move the tail a little bit so it doesn't conflict. All right, so now we can go in and start cleaning it up a little. We're just gonna make this a super light layer, and we're gonna start, doing some other stuff. Too much Olympics. Hey Rodgon, any tips on getting yourself out there? I freelance graphic design at the moment, trying to advertise and get more clients. I have made like 4 different videos on how to. Okay, I think it's still streaming. So, like the one thing that you want to do, hopefully it's back online. The one thing that you want to do is you want to start building your social media to the point where it's not just for like fun. It's more so towards like trying to generate clients. Okay, so this keeps on cutting out, so hopefully it's like, if it cuts out, guys, it comes back in like 5 seconds. Hopefully it's not like too bad for you guys, like, and it doesn't keep on like, like cutting out and buffering too bad. I'm so sorry for this. Like, honestly, like, it's a bigger pain in the ass for me because, like, I don't know, like, I'm trying to figure out the logistics of it, but it's just proving to be like a hassle beyond belief. So please, like, I know if it like cuts out and I know it's annoying, but if you guys stay around, well, thank you. So we have Mewtwo. His face like has to be like creepy as hell. He is the strongest Pokemon after all. Wait, is he the strongest Pokemon now? Oh man, like I don't know, like it's been so long since I like kept up with like the trillion different Pokemon that have come out. Like I just played the Alola Pokemon like Sun and Moon, but that's like a minuscule part of it. Like like that was like fun, but there's so many different Pokemon now. Like I'm from the generation that played when there was like 100 Pokemon. Like, can you catch them all? Yeah, 100 Pokemon. Pretty easy to catch 100. Like now there's like 7 million. So I don't know. There are literal gods now. There's god Pokemon. Oh my god. How long were you hobbyist before you became a professional illustrator? Well, not long, honestly. Like, not because I was like really good, but I was literally a hobbyist for like a few months before I decided to actually pursue it as a career. And but I guess I was still a hobbyist while I was going to school for it because, I wasn't making money with it, I guess. So, let's say probably like 5, 6 years before I actually like did something with it. I started when I was 19. So, about the time I was like 25, I could probably say that I was like decent enough to like call myself not an amateur anymore. But I've been doing freelance work since like forever. So even when I didn't think I was good enough to do it, I just literally like I would sign up and just do it anyways, just because that's just the type of person I am. But yeah, like that's why that's why I just encourage people to just like go for it. Like honestly, there's never a right time to like just start doing it. Like you just have to kind of like throw yourself into the wolves. Oof. This is driving me insane. Like I don't know what it is in my computer that is like causing the stream to go like crash. Uh, I think it might be the Cintiq because every single time that it crashes like that, it just like messes with the drivers. So like for a split second, like I can't really draw with the Cintiq. So it might be that. Like I don't know. I'm gonna stylize the legs a little more. Because I don't think he's stylized enough. How do you guys think he's coming out so far, though? How's our Mewtwo coming along? Uh, Man, I think it's just like buffering way too much. Still here. Alright, so my internet seems to hate me. I think it's just my internet receiver that's creating the issues. Uh, it keeps on literally like cutting out every so often. So I have a feeling that's the problem. It's not necessarily the internet connection, it's just the internet receiver. So I might have to like go buy a new one if I want to like continue doing streams. I mean, unless I can find a way to like reach an Ethernet connection like all the way to my studio. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. Guys, I am so sorry for like you guys like having to deal with that. But it's still better than YouTube. On YouTube it was cutting out like every 2 seconds. Yeah, we have like 4 viewers now. Jeez. Well, hopefully the 4 viewers that are left You guys are actually enjoying this. And for all of you out there, just know that it's gonna be uploaded to YouTube anyways. So hopefully, like, you guys still get to watch it, even if like you guys actually have to bounce, or you guys just like hate having to like stop and go and stop and go with like all my internet issues. So I'm still gonna be uploading it. And it should play back a little bit nicer when it comes down to like playing on YouTube. Okay, so let's look at his tail. And his tail is literally just connected to this. So we don't even need the bottom of this. Okay, now his hands. I'm gonna stylize them a little bit more. And we're gonna start giving it like the sketchy feel, so it feels like a Tim Burton drawing. So what's your guys' favorite Pokemon? Mine is Haunter, obviously. That's why I wanted to draw him. Next up after that is Snorlax. And I've always had like a soft spot for Cubone. How about you guys? Mewtwo, voted Mewtwo, and I'm going to see how it looks like when I'm finished, no matter what it's 3 a.m. Okay, thank you. So we have that arm. Now we can just select it. Copy, paste, edit, transform, click horizontal, and then move. And then we have our second arm. Okay, now we can probably turn off the bottom sketch. All right, so we're gonna draw what? Bulbasaur next? Bulbasaur is their third option? Or what was it? Like, what did you guys decide on? Whatever you guys decide on in the next like 2-3 minutes, that's what we'll do. So if you guys want to do Bulbasaur, we can do Bulbasaur. Yeah, it might be the router. I mean, honestly, I don't know what it is. I honestly think it's just the little like Wi-Fi antenna that I have that's just like going out, or it overheats or something. But it's just really annoying. So we're gonna start giving him a little bit more like lines all throughout his body. He plays a lot with cross-hatching. So we're gonna make sure that we play with that too. And let's see, kind of like the idea of giving him longer fangs too. I know he doesn't really have a mouth when it comes down to like his actual design, but I want to make it my own too. I'll even bring this in. All right, so if you were to do it like this, okay, so we're gonna do Bulbasaur next. Just gonna finish this guy up by giving it a little bit of texture to his tail. Making sure that I go around so it looks like it's a cylinder. I think what I like the most about Tim Burton's style is that it allows a lot of room for interpretation. Like as long as you keep certain elements like together, it should work really, really nicely. Even if you do it very loosely or you don't follow it completely like strictly. Yeah, buddy. Now I'm gonna just draw like some like energy balls. Oh, if we would have done the anime one, I would have probably done like a My Hero Academia theme. I've actually really enjoyed that cartoon. Like, I don't know if you guys like have watched it or have you guys are fans, but if you guys haven't and you guys actually enjoy anime, that's like a great anime to watch. Uh, I thoroughly recommend it, and I honestly I want to create like maybe if we made them like there you go, that looks a little cooler. There you go. All right, so we're gonna move on to Bulbasaur. So let's see. Should we draw like a badass Bulbasaur, a derpy looking Bulbasaur? Like, what are we gonna draw? Hey man, Sojourn, thank you for joining. You're awesome, man. Like, just catch the rest of the stream on YouTube. So what is it gonna be, guys? We're gonna draw Bulbasaur, but are we gonna draw him just like chilling? Or are we gonna draw him like what should we draw him doing? All right, so we have Mewtwo. So we're gonna... All right, so we're back online once again. It keeps on cutting out, so I'm so sorry. Hopefully you guys don't hate me and leave. Mewtwo. All right, so we have Mewtwo. And now we're gonna go on to... So we're gonna go on to Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is an interesting character. I absolutely love this character, so I'm going to try to have a little bit more fun than normal. Hold on, let me just type something for you guys. All right, so we're gonna do Bulbasaur next. Let's see. We're gonna go with like a random shape for him. What's with you, man? All right, so we are back on. Seriously, my little internet like card thing, it's just super it's just like overheating or something. I don't know. So don't hate me. Love you guys. Is it better now? So, gotta come up with a cool shape for him. Either gonna make him like super stubby. So what I like about Bulbasaur is it was like always his personality. His personality was always awesome. Like he was so like sassy when it came down to like actually like dealing with Ash. And I love his like his little vines are like amazing. Seriously, this like internet thing is just killing me. Like so we have the basic shape. I'm gonna go with the small. Oh my god, like okay, we might end the stream after like this one, guys. This is like causing me like migraine. like honestly, like it's driving me insane, like how like much this is like cutting out. But this one should be a cool one to finish up on. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so Bulbasaur, right? Like, literally, he's just a little tiny animal that has like plants on his head. That's literally the whole reason like Bulbasaur exists. And he's like a beginner Pokemon too, so I don't want to draw him like super badass. But at the same time, I don't want to draw him too... Yeah, there you go. I like that. Are you guys still like seeing this? Like, I'm sorry for like to keep asking, but I just need to like make sure that like the stream is still going on. We are back. The wrath of YouTube followed us all the way to Twitch. Yeah, I think it's just my like honestly, guys. I think it's just my internet thing. Like my internet like card, the one that connects me to the internet. I don't think it's refreshing at the rate it's supposed to, because my internet connection is like 50 gigabytes per like. Should be pretty like it's like 50 megabytes per second or something like that. It should be pretty quick. So I don't know. Like it's just driving me insane that it's going so slow. So thank you guys so much for like staying on board. Like I said, if you guys feel like it's like too much, I understand, and it'll be on YouTube, like shortly. So don't worry, you guys can still catch it at your enjoyment without having to deal with all the lag issues. So we have that. Gonna make them super angled. So besides from all the connection issues that have been plentiful today, how do you guys enjoy this stream? Like, would something like this be something that you guys want to check, like, like come back and like watch every week, or every so often if you guys actually enjoyed it? If you guys do, just let me know. Like, I honestly enjoy the feedback from all of you. And I like to make sure that I provide content that, you guys are actually enjoying. So if you guys do enjoy stuff like this every week, let me know. Honestly, like any comment that you guys leave me, any feedback, what I could do better, obviously a better internet connection. But anything that you guys see that I could actually improve on, I absolutely would love your guys' feedback. You guys are like one of my test runs when it comes down to this stuff. So, any input by you guys is going to be amazing. So do not be shy. Don't worry, I'm not gonna get like butthurt or anything either. So any feedback you guys have, please, 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 please let me know. Also, I think I found a good, cool like music like streaming thing, so I can like play music while I do this. I just got to make sure that it's like actually like cool to use. I like the idea of weekly Twitch streams. Yeah, well, I mean, that was the plan for a very long time. Uh, I wanted to start doing more streams. I wanted to start doing more like one-on-one calls, like interactive stuff with me, like my followers. That was like honestly like the whole goal. Unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to. So, but hopefully that changes soon. I like the idea of you guys voting for what I draw. It changes things a little bit for me. It gives me a challenge, and it also makes it like a lot more like fun for me. Got to work on building a royalty-free playlist. Yeah, man, like I just haven't like actually like researched. I haven't looked around. Like I haven't really like paid much attention to like the stuff that most people like look into. Like I know a lot of people like focus on the whole money aspect when it comes down to like streaming and like all that stuff. But honestly for me it's never been about the money. Like I'm not trying to just like profit off you guys, you know? So it's like it's kind of weird for me. Like I have so many people that like keep on telling me to like just do Patreon and like charge people for everything. I don't want to do that. Like at some point I do have to like eventually start focusing more on like the money aspect of things. But I don't know, like at some point or another. All right, so we are voting through straw polls if you're doing that thing. Yeah, that's what I try to do with this one. I think it worked. I think a lot of people were actually involved. There was like 500 people or so that voted for this team. A lot of people wanted Pokemon. A lot of people wanted anime characters too, though. So it was a tough one. Nope. Yeah. So we're almost done with Bulbasaur. And I think after Bulbasaur, we are gonna call it quits for the stream. Mostly because it's just lagging too much. It's just, you know, honestly, like taking... Like, I know it's annoying for you guys, and if it's annoying for you guys, trust me, it's like doubly as annoying for me. Because, you know, I want to show you guys what I'm drawing. And if I can't show you guys what I'm like supposed to be streaming, like what's the point? But hopefully you guys have been enjoying yourselves. I know it's been a little laggy and stuff, but hopefully it's still pretty cool. Alright, so I think we have our Bulbasaur. Kind of a little different than the other ones. I still like it though. Alright, so we have a Bulbasaur. Alright, everybody. Well, thank you guys so much for actually like dealing with this horrible, laggy stream. If you guys want to catch everything, you know, that I'm drawing and doing, you guys can just go on YouTube and it should be up relatively soon. Honestly, it just has to process and it has to like go on and then it'll be online. But thank you guys so much for watching. All of you guys that actually stayed and tuned in. Let's just go back to seeing what we drew. So we drew a Haunter, drew a Bulbasaur, and we drew a Mewtwo. So these will all be like put onto my Instagram at some point or another. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are the best. Honestly, if it wasn't for the support of everybody here and everybody in my Instagram and everybody on my YouTube, I don't know what I would be doing right now. If you guys, I want to give you guys a quick announcement though. Like, I know it's only like 9 of you guys there, but I will be posting on my Patreon starting on Wednesday. So any of you guys that are actually looking forward to like more instructional stuff, like I'm going to be doing like 3 to 4 hour lessons on how to draw specific topics that will help you guys out with your designs later on. So it's going to be like a 3-hour class on cartooning or a 3-hour class on body or, you know, drawing different things like comic books, layouts, t-shirt designs, stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to focus on more when it comes down to my Patreon. So you guys are more than welcome to go check it out. It's a great way to support me if you guys, you know, are looking forward to more content that I do. It actually helps out a lot. And other than that, I'm just going to finish up this little guy right here because I want a little bit more contrast. A little bit more black in design. But other than doing this, guys, I think we are going to be done with the stream. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are the best ever. I would love to sometime, like in the future, whenever we're drawing, if you guys draw with me alongside, I would love to see what you guys draw. I'm a big fan of seeing everybody's artwork. And like always, if you guys want like portfolio reviews or anything like that, feel free to contact me. You can just send me an email or contact me through Instagram, and then that's all you need to do. Thank you guys so much again for like the 16th million time. I will see you guys in the next video. Later. I swear the streaming will get better eventually. But if you guys want to watch some more videos, there's some more videos on the left, some more videos on the right, and if you guys want to follow me on Patreon to get the first lesson on Wednesday, click in the middle and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I'll see you guys next time.